So this is a bit of an emergency broadcast regarding the digital IDs. Yesterday in Canada, Justin Trudeau met with all of our provincial premiers and basically told them that we will not be able to get funding for our healthcare unless the premiers agree to the digital IDs. I will show all the proof. Now, those of you who think that digital IDs are great, they are not. Let me show you what these digital IDs will actually entail when it comes to control. Here's an overview basically of everything that will be included in the digital IDs. This can be found on the WEF website and also on all of the provincial and government websites. You will have healthcare. You will not be able to access any healthcare without this digital ID. Financial system. You will actually not even be able to carry out bank accounts or carry out anything online regarding financial transactions. Food and sustainability. This says for farmers and consumers, you will not be able to get into stores. You will not be able to even sell anywhere. Once they have this system in place, this is where the digital currency will come in. Travel and mobility. We saw that with the Arrive scam app. Humanitarian responses, which is basically just garbage. It's in case something happens, they will be able to track and find you, including if you don't want anything injected in your body. E-commerce. You will not be able to shop online. Then you have social media platforms. You will literally need this ID in order to get TikTok, Twitter, or Facebook. No more fake accounts. You have e-government. So if you want your taxes done, any sort of benefits from there, you will need this. Then it gets even scarier. Telecommunications. You will not be able to actually get an internet provider without this digital ID, and they will be able to track you. And then up there, you have smart cities, and we all know what those are. Those of you who think I'm lying, here's the federal condition. In order for us to access our money, our tax money, this is basically a hostage situation of our tax money. And what you will see is instigators, government instigators under Twitter, under Justin Trudeau, that basically say we need to push our provincial governments to, get the money so that we can spend it better. No, we don't. We actually need to call our provincial governments right now, today and tomorrow, and every single day until they scrap this digital ID.
Shalom. First off, I want to start off by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect that is out there pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. Shalom. This is your brother Hashah from the Great Millstone Savannah Camp, coming back in the spirit with a short lesson. All right, Lord willing, I pray and hope that it's edifying. All right, and as you can see, this is a video. All right, going into the Canadian digital ID. All right, and this is coming soon. All right, to a city near you, you Americans, man. All right, really all over the world. All right, where Esau Edom is in power. Okay. Um, I want to get great wrath. Let's get that. Having great wrath, for he know that he have a short time. Okay. Um, yeah. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know he had." It's like it. Sorry, excuse me. All right, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right, and this is uh, a revelation. All right, a revealing. All right, of future prophecy that John the Revelator, all right, had on the Isle of Patmos. All right, I believe it was around um, you know, 100 BC. Whatever. Uh, not BC, AD. All right, because he was exiled from the Roman Empire. All right, for the preaching of the gospel. All right, and he was warning us, right, in this time that we're living in, right, that the devil, all right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right, and how do we know that? All right, that the devil would come down having great wrath. Okay, it says, let's get Job. Was it Job 12? I believe it was Job 12. Job 9. Yeah. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. And, this devil, Esau Edom, he has been given the earth. All right. Through, his blessing. All right. Which was the sword. All right. He got, the Americas and everything, all the land that he's obtained, he got it through violence, through the sword. Okay, and the earth is given into his hands. All right, he is in rulership over the entire inhabitable earth. Even where you think he doesn't rule, he rules. All right, China. All right, India. Uh, if you think he's not ruling in the Middle East, he's ruling there. He has complete rulership over the earth. All right, and prior to 2020, all right, the petrodollar, which has his face on it, all right, was the world's currency. All right, so he was, hey, he had a cut in everything in all the transactions. All right, only now here in 2024 is the BRICS nations, which is also headed up by the Russians, who are Edomites. All right, the BRICS currency is gaining steam, and the U.S. dollar is a thing of the past. Okay, so what's about to take place is you know Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, these rich elite bankers. All right, they know that their time is short. All right, they know that Yahweh Shai is on his way back. All right, he is um what do you say, inevitable. All right, so they're trying to do everything they can to achieve their new world order. All right, let's get this. This is one of my favorites. Um, yeah, Job 14 and 4. It says, "Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, and the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Turn from him that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day." All right. So this Edomite rulership, the Lord set their bounds, man. All right. The Lord has determined the number of his days that he has to be a vagabond. All right, to be a criminal in the earth, man. A warmonger, a deceiver. Okay, a murderer, a thief, a liar. The Lord has determined that his days uh are short. All right, actually, the scripture says what knowest thou not this of old, that the joy of a hypocrite is but for a moment. So the Lord has allowed him this moment in time, this age, all right, to rule over the earth in complete wickedness, man. All right, he has disregarded, um, all the ordinances that were set forth by the Most High from the beginning. All right, and the earth is mourning. The earth is in a mournful state. All right, you have animals beaching themselves and changing their habitats, and you know doing abnormal things, man, including you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, just doing things that are not becoming of you. All right, and it's mainly because of this man. All right, and so just getting off topic, but not really, because it's a part of the topic. Because you have to understand who is the he that is going to come down with great wrath. All right, when she was talking in this video, all right, she was talking about how Trudeau, all right, and the WEF, they're coming with this new, right, digital identity. All right, and make no mistake, the agenda behind this is control. All right, it's not convenience, though it will be presented as convenience. All right, the whole agenda behind it is control. All right, and let's just go through some of the things that this digital ID is gonna have on it. Okay, and at first, all right, they're gonna present it as a just maybe a QR code or something. All right, but it's gonna monitor everything, man. It says what? Healthcare, right? Which a big part of the healthcare is what? Those jabs that they want you to have. All right, and that's a part of what? Population control. It says what? Financial services, which brings us to what? The scriptures. Okay, the scriptures, Revelation, the 13th chapter, and she said it in her video. She says you're not gonna be able to what? To sell. Okay, all right. This is what we're heading into. This is the times, the age that we're in, man. All right. Um, Revelation 13 and 14 says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast. All right, and the image is this man's system. All right, it says which had the wound by the sword and did live. All right, and the beast that had the wound and did live is the Roman Empire. Okay, and the Roman Empire was resurrected, so to speak. All right, through the British, through the French, through the Spaniards. All right, and ultimately through the little horn, which is America. Okay, the little horn that it speaks about in Daniel, I believe it's the seventh or eighth chapter. All right, um, but all that, all right, is the rebirth, the Renaissance. You read about the Renaissance era. Okay, the Renaissance was the rebirth of Rome. Okay, that image. All right, and Rome had what? They had coliseums like America. All right, your football, your baseball, your basketball stadiums. Okay, they had this bipartisan system like America. Your Republicans and your Democrats. The same thing was going on in Rome. Hey, they had the Senate houses. Okay, they had gymnasiums, which gymnasiums date back to the Greek. All right, so this is this is Rome 2.0, man. This is Rome all over again, reincarnated. All right, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, and she said it in the video, you're not going to be able to have access to these things. All right, and I want to get this word cause. All right,
Strong's G 4160. Poieo. Poieo.
poieo. All right, it says to make. Okay, he's not just going to ask you to do it, he's going to make you do it. Okay, he's going to make a lot of these people, it says to make ready, to prepare, all right, to shoot forth. Okay, it says to put one forth, to lead him out, to carry out, to execute. All right, it says to perform or to promise, time to institute. So these things are going to be instituted, all right, through legislation, through laws. All right, the digital ID. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell. So this is gonna cause people, right, who buy and sell every day, that make a living off buying and selling, right, merchants, okay, to what? To go get that mark, all right, which we're gonna go into. All right, all this, this digital ID talk is leading up to the mark, all right, to the charagma, okay. It says food and sustainability, all right, travel and mobility. Hey, you want to go on vacation, you want to get on these flights. Guess what? You got to have that digital ID, and you can look it up. There's something on the books in America. It's called Real ID. All right, which is a part of that digital ID system that's coming soon. All right, what does it say? Humanitarian response, um, which I guess is what some natural disaster stuff. All right, e-commerce, right? Buying and selling online, social media platforms. All these people who are YouTubers, social media influencers. That's a big chunk now, man. A big chunk of people are now social media influencers. All right, and in order to access these accounts, you gotta have, you're gonna have to have that digital ID. Okay, government, meaning your taxes. All right, anything you get access to. Oh, this is a big one as well. The government. All right, if you want to drive, okay, if you want to have food stamps, if you want to participate in all these government programs, you're gonna have to have the digital ID. All right. Telecommunications. She said in the video, if you want Wi-Fi, all right, if you want some of these commercial cables companies and cell phone companies and all that. All right, there's already certain carriers that are talking about basically censoring and checking text messages. All right, this is on the books. All right, going into that control. Then it says smart cities, right? All right, smart cities, man. Uh, let's get that in second Esdras. This is because this is prophecy, man. This is beautiful prophetic, you know, video that I came across on Twitter. All right, what did it say? Desire. Yep. Second Esdras, 15 and 17. And man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right, and how do they want to, resurrect this system, right? Because there will be a reset. All right, and during that reset, there will be chaos and disorder. All right, but he's gonna come with the solution, the order, the digital ID, the system will go back online, and when it comes back online, all right, you will be required, all right, to get these things, to get a digital ID, and the digital ID will turn into what? The charagma. Okay. It says smart cities and healthcare. So, it really covered everything. What it says devices, entities, people, and things. All right. So you're gonna, the point is to make you a part of the Internet of Things. Okay, right back in Revelation, the 13th chapter. It says, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Doesn't matter who you are. All right. It says he calls of all. Okay. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. All right. And you have the near field communication link. All right. You have the Neuralink. You have, um, the I forget who it was, the company up there in the north. They were doing it. All right, but basically the charagma. All right, when you go into this word mark, it's charagma, all right, which the men of Great Millstone, the prophets, all right, have been warning you people about the charagma, all right, starting with the elder apostle Gabar on down. Elder apostle Tahar Gabar, all right, Aramlog, all right, Salakia. If I miss elder apostle Gabar, Tahar, and Rakah, Salakia. It says a stamp and imprinted mark, all right. It says a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of followers of the Antichrist. All right, which there is no one Antichrist. All right, there are many. Okay, and the scripture says that. It says the mark branded upon horses. All right, so when cattle ranchers uh brand their horses, it lets you know who their owner is. Okay, who they belong to. All right, and when these people, Salakia, I don't want to speak that into anyone listening to the video, but when a lot of these people are gonna be owned by the government, man. All right, which you already sort of are, but this is complete control. This is all aspects of life, social, spiritual. You're not gonna be able to move around like you think you do now. All right, financial. Okay, it says thing carved, so this is gonna go inside of you, man. All right, and it says an idolatrous image, a graven work. All right, and yeah, when you go into the root words, karax. All right, what does it say? A stamp, an imprinted mark. All right, this is gonna be inside of you. Okay, even when you go into 666, which we're gonna get into. All right, it says, wow, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, and this is important. One thing I would like to highlight is the fact that this is not like um the biblical biblical days, so to speak. All right, when you could you know barter, when you could grow your own food and be independent of a system. Not many people are. There are some people, all right, but it's very rare. Okay, which is how we know that John is speaking about this time right now. Okay, where you have to go to a grocery store. We have to depend on others to bring us our food in these in this modern society. Okay, all right, and that's big. That's a lot. That's something we don't rarely think about. All right, is that this has to be speaking about the time that we're living in now. All right, where you have credit cards, where you have things microchips in your card. All right, that are used to make transactions. All right, where you have things like tap to pay technology, Bluetooth technology. All right, all these are a part of that system that's being ushered in. All right, and has been being ushered in. All right, since the early 2000s. All right, and I've seen been fortunate enough to see it happen, man. To see us go from using cash money to using cards. To see us go from you know having registers with the actual pullouts to now having ATMs and different things of that nature. I'm fortunate, and I know brothers can speak to that sentiment. All right, it says here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number, all right, is 600 threescore and six. All right, which when you go into it, all right, this 600 threescore and six goes into chi psi stigma. Okay, and the chi psi stigma goes into that that imprinting, the mark. All right, the stigma stays with you forever. Okay, in the Greek, all right, which this would have been written in Greek, all right, which is what some people don't understand. All right. So I want to get one last precept and I'll close it out. All right. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. All right. It says, Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, which is the scriptures, man. Doing to the best of your ability what Yahweh Shemi Shai requires. All right. Repenting, turning back, and going into the way, the old path that Yahweh Shem Yahushua set out. Keeping that, all right, is the word of the Heavenly Father's patience, prophesying. All right, whatever role you have, all right, in ministry, and it may just be listening, it may just be praying, it may be an independent walk, so to speak. All right. But as long as you keep the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua's patience, all right, in resisting this mark, all right, in resisting the societal pressures that are about to come upon us, all right, what does the scripture say? I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. And this is an hour of grave temptation, man, where, Esau Edom is going to tempt. All right, let's get that word temptation. Salakia. Yeah, temptation, it says an act of enticing someone to sin. All right, and this is what's about to take place. All right, they're about to, um, entice the whole world. All right, to try out, to feel. All right, which the Lord is trying out. All right, He's feeling, so to speak. Uh, for the elect. All right, and it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. So nobody is going to escape. You think because you move to Colombia or South America, wherever you want to move to, hey, this system is going to be there, man. All right, wherever there's buying and selling at, hey, best believe, all right, the charagma is going to be there. It says to try them that dwell upon the earth. Okay, it says, behold, I come quickly, hold fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Okay, and don't be tempted. All right, in your souls possess ye your Salaki, in your patience possess ye your souls. All right, and so, man, and we must resist. All right, we have to leave the world behind, so to speak. All right, and do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai by any means. All right, he that is faithful unto death, the same, all right, shall receive salvation. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, so just know that once these things get implemented, the Lord is on His way, and we don't have long. All right, He's not going to suffer us to be tempted above our measure. All right, but He knows how to deliver His elect. So, Lord willing, this was edifying and exhorting. I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, And salutation to the hopeful elect, all right, that are pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom and a Bible ball.